Hello, my name is Cheyenne Rankin. I have proposed to lead a group on violence against women. If I were to lead this group, the meeting would have been held on Thursday, April the 23rd, 2020. The meeting would have been from 6 to 8 p.m. and it would have been located at 101 East Front Street, Mount Olive, Mississippi, 39119. The meeting would have been at one of the spacious rooms, which is well ventilated and air conditioned to create a conducive environment for the meeting. The setup of the room would have been 3 large couches arranged in a U shape to allow participants sit all around facing each other. The setup would have been designed that way to enhance comfort and closeness. The meeting would have had 7 participants, all of whom would be women who had experienced gender-based violence or would currently be experiencing these situations at this time. This being a small and new group, all participants would have been random, persons who have no relationships with me whatsoever. At the same note, I would not have needed a co-leader because it is a relatively small group. Further, no one among the participants would have qualified to be a co-leader because they would have all been there seeking help, not facilitating. The purpose of this group meeting would have been to empower and to give hope to women who have been through and are in abusive relationships. My goal would have been to create a safe, trusting, and comfortable environment for all participants to enable them to share their stories and experiences. As the leader, I would have been more of a facilitator to ensure that all participants achieve what they have been there for. Supporting these vulnerable women would really help to build their self-esteem, deal with any stress-related issues, depression, and also know their rights as women. Okay, group dynamics, content, and process. If I were to lead the group meeting, I would have started the meeting by introducing myself and welcoming all the group who attends. I would have been also emphasized on confidentiality, very important, to ensure all participants that the group will be committed to keep anything shared as confidential. I would expect all participants to be nervous and hesitant in participating. As an icebreaker, I would have introduced a naming game to let everyone introduce themselves. I will have placed a few pieces of paper with different questions in a bowl. Each participant will be required to pick a piece of paper from the bowl and introduce themselves. At the same time, read out loudly the question on the piece of paper that they picked. Answer the questions and assure other participants that they would uphold the confidentiality policy. Icebreaker is always a good game to just come in and just, get comfortable and not so nervous. I like icebreaker. I would have applied the rounds technique to have each and every participant introduce themselves, where I would start off just as a demonstration to them. This activity would have created a fun moment and intense interactions that participants would have known each other better. It always works. Icebreaker, it works. I would have also applied techniques and team up the participants and let them interact, bond, while at the same time creating a trustful environment. Given that I am an experienced leader, I would have relied heavily on skills and knowledge that I have acquired in class on appropriate and good leadership qualities. As the leader, I would have concentrated on enhancing group stability, cohesion, trust, and respect among participants. Since sharing deep emotions and experience is an effective process of healing, the group would have advocated for consistent interaction and communication among participants to create an atmosphere of opening up and sharing. The meeting would have covered all sorts of abuse that women experience, ranging from mental abuse, sexual abuse, and physical violence. Additionally, the group would have informed the participants, of various precautionary and safety measures they should undertake to safeguard themselves from any kinds of abuse in the future. Finally, the group would have sought to comfort the affected by women, helping them to realize that their worth in the social and in the process boosts their self-esteem. As the leader, I would have monitored the group to ensure that the progress is good and that all women are comfortable to speak up. I will have made changes and additional support where I felt it was needed. Self-assessment. If I lead the group, I feel that many leadership skills would have been generally okay and the group will have been a success. However, being my first group to have led, I would have been a little bit nervous and uncomfortable, especially if older women joined the group. If I would have found it hard to lead and instruct someone old enough to be my mother, my biggest challenge would have been opening up to my experience on abuse, in as much as I strive to help others. I strive to help others heal and to move on in life. I find my experiences somehow embarrassing and I do not like sharing. However, the good thing with taking this initiative is that it compels me to open up and share, and by extension, it enhances healing to me as well. The positive experience leadership is that I would have led the group in a timely and fashionable manner. Being a young person, I would have made the group more interactive and fun. On top of that, I am very punctual and organized, which would have made me lead the group in a timely manner. In addition, I would have created a trusting and comfortable atmosphere for all participants to enable them to share their experience openly and without fear. My conclusion and application. In general, my experience lead this group would have been productive, not only to the participants, but also to me as the facilitator or the leader, as it would have offered me a new learning experience. As a feminist, I would have been gained comfort and peace at heart, knowing that I would have provided hurting women with a place where they could meet fellow victims whom they could relate with and share their experience, and through the process regain help, hope, and boost their self-esteem. As a promising counselor, this group will have helped me acquire relevant leading skills such as confidence and passion in helping the individuals.